It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 4.
Buddy Dick will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first.
Buddy Dick stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Hit hard to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. And he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
And remember, he gave up 5 runs in his last start, and he's given up another 5 runs here. They may need to go in, look at some film, see what's going on here, because he does not look like himself lately. That's for sure.
Buddy Dick strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Hector Peralta steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while.
And the run is in to score from second. Maybe a little early to start thinking about this, but if you're wondering how rare it would be for a team to score a run in every inning of a ball game, in the American League it's happened just 5 times, most recently by the Royals back in 1998. Line drive to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. Mets swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives.
Buddy Dick will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a two-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, as they push this lead up to 9 now.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion?
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Hector Peralta stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
If you're not an absolute speed.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the U.S. Cellular Field there on a Saturday night in the Windy City. Buddy Dick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Hector Peralta will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. 1-1, here it is. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And he's just stolen his way into a tie for the most stolen bases in a single season.
Yeah, and what a year he's had so far. I mean, this always seemed to be one of those records that was going to be around for a while. Hard to figure anyone would even get close, but now he's tied the mark, and with one more, he'll have that record all to his own.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Salas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a into the box now. Buddy Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now
Buddy Dick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Into the box, Hector Peralta. He drew a walk his first time up. Runner goes for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he is in there.
You know, guys, I'm not sure if this was really heads-up baseball or just flat-out crazy. Maybe it was just a combination of both. But he's moving on the pitch, so once he sees this ball's thrown to first, he's just going to keep right on going to third base, and he makes it all the way there. What a play.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Alfredo Nieves will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Buddy Dick will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Griffin ranging back, still ranging back. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So standing in, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's a handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game. Buddy Dick will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Hector Peralta will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yep, and he's right up there among the league leaders in batting average, too.
And now the runner's trying for third.
Nope,
pitch outside, the throw. And there will be no throw as he takes third with ease. And that's no ordinary stolen base there. Buddy Dick has just broken the major league record for stolen bases in a single season. A great moment for him, and I'm sure this is one he'll never forget.
And you know, Matt, just to reach base as much as he has this season is something of an accomplishment. But to do that and then swipe this many bags, that's incredible. He'll want that base to add to his trophy case, and he certainly deserves it.
Oh, man. What an amazing offensive weapon he is for this team. He's put together the single greatest base running season in history. And I'm sure it has had a huge impact on his team's run production. A huge congrats to him.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitch taken for a strike. And he scores on a daring steal of home.
Well, the amazing thing about this steal of home was that with a right-handed pitcher on the mound, he should be looking at him the whole way. That's all about using the element of surprise there.
Buddy Dick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Belted high and deep into right center. Nomo looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one hard.
Buddy Dick will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The White Sox lead it 7-3. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.